Blog Talk Radio.
You bring me so high, how you take it down low. These other ones try, but they never come close. No money can buy when you take up them clothes. You drive me so wild, like Marilyn Monroe. You a superstar, and I'm a killer. You looking for that medicine, and I'm your healer. So go ahead and make a move tonight, and I'ma get you all night. Go ahead and turn me on, and I'ma get you up. Take it I'll get you come turn me on, I'll get you
All right. I want to welcome everyone to the Talk to Q radio show. My name is Quincy, and this is my show. And this is a special edition of the show. I know I normally don't come on the air this early, but when you have someone as special as the guest that I have on the other line, you do what you have to do to let the people hear. All right? So, unless you've lived in a cave with no electricity whatsoever, then you should be familiar with that song and the video by now. That was Get You Off, performed by Swedish music artist that is making her debut here in the States. Actually, last month is when the video dropped, and her sexy, energetic style and mesmerizing voice has taken the United States by storm. And before I bring her on, I want to first of all welcome the Talk to Q radio show's official sponsor, Gary'sJobBoard.com.
Do you ever wish there was a place where companies who are in search of CDL drivers could find CDL drivers? Introducing Gary'sJobBoard.com, where CDL drivers go to find cool trucking jobs. When you go to Gary'sJobBoard.com, you'll find yourself the trucking job you've always wanted that fits your lifestyle. Let Gary's Job Board show you the way. Just fill out the form online and become part of the live network of drivers and companies looking for drivers. Gary's Job Board is free. Log on to Gary'sJobBoard.com. That's GARYS Jobboard.com.
All right, thanks to Gary'sJobBoard.com for being a sponsor of the show today. And without further ado, I will go ahead and welcome on my guest. She, like I said, is a Swedish pop star who has made her transition to the United States in a major way. Her single, Get You Off, is really moving up the charts, or has moved up the charts really quickly on the MTV.com website. Please welcome Miss Mizgin Demirican to the Talk to Q radio show. Mizgin, how are you? How's everything going today?
Everything's going great today. Everything's going.
Okay, you're kind of breaking up on me a little bit, but first of all, and yeah, I can hear you now. And glad to have you on. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, and let's get to it. I mean, how did a girl from a small town in Sweden wind up being a pop star, making her debut in the United States?
Well, as I told people before, this is how I see it. I don't think it matters where you come from, who you are, what you want to do. If you know that you can do it. And I guess that's how a girl from Sweden made her debut in the U.S. because she believed in herself. She knew she could. Like, for me, like that's the best and honest answer I can.
Okay. I mean, you kind of taught yourself everything, and that shows that you have the drive to succeed. But where did you get your big break and your rise to stardom in Sweden?
Well, this is my first debut ever, so I never did in Sweden like that. This is my first rise. in Sweden too.
All right. And now your song "Get You Off," which over the last week or so, I've listened to it quite a few times, and I've watched the video a lot. I really enjoy it. It debuted in the U.S. a month ago. The video is extremely steamy. Do you think it's too sexy for mainstream TV, or is it just right?
I don't think that it's too sexy for mainstream because, in my opinion, there's videos out there or more steamy. Mm-hmm. Because I think when it comes to my music video, it's just the outfit.
Right.
Yeah, I do not go like, how should I say it? Like too intimate with somebody in the video, or I mean, the only time I'm even touching one of the backup dancers or the guys is 1 second when I hold the guy in his cheek,
Right.
So for me, it's just the outfit, and so I don't think it's too steamy, but I understand people that are sensitive to the video because everybody's not the same. Everybody don't feel the same about things. So I'm cool with people saying that, but me personally, I don't think it's too sexy or steamy at all. Okay.
And I agree with you. And I think that it's fine, and you're going to have people who are going to, of course, say something is too much, but that's kind of par for the course.
Of course. I mean, I knew that too the second I saw. I didn't know that when I did the video, but when I saw the video the first time, I immediately understood that some people are going to like criticize it. Of course, I mean,
right.
even if I would have a different outfit, people would still criticize because they would. But yeah, I'm cool with that. It's okay for me. Like, I mean, when you get in this industry, you have to know that everybody will not like you, and you have to be okay with that thought of it.
Okay, most definitely, and I just think overall the video is great. The song is I think one of the words I saw somewhere was mesmerizing, and I agree with that. Yeah. And you really own the song. I think what really makes a lot of artists great is that the song seems to fit them. And this song just fits you. You really take ownership of it, and that's why the performance is so good.
Yeah, I just love that you say that because, this song was actually written to another artist, a major artist. And I remember when I asked for the song, he was like, it's a very special song. It's very edgy. We need a girl that can handle that song. I was like, believe me, that's my song. I can handle it. I just love that you say that. I hope my producer hears that.
Well, yeah, they made the right decision when they gave it to you for sure.
Yeah, they sure did.
Okay, and looks like we actually have a caller. Since we put this together on such short notice, I wasn't expecting a caller, but we do have one from the 850 area code of Pensacola, Florida. Here in the United States, let me bring on Buck in Florida. Buck, what's going on?
What up? How's everybody doing this evening?
Doing well. Thanks for calling. Do you have a question for Mr. Demirican?
Yes, I do. The video is just slamming. So my question is this. I mean, the way you put that song together and the way you performed it is really good. So my question is, what were your musical influences? Who inspired you in music? Like, did you have a specific singer, songwriter, or what have you that inspired you to do music?
Yeah, well, you see, I grew up in the 90s, and, it was a lot of pop in the 90s. It was a lot of, I've listened to the Fugees, Aliyah, Michael, Britney, that 90s typical pop artists and R&B. So that's kind of what got me into music from in the first place, in the beginning. So I would actually say that, the 90s pop and R&B is my biggest, yeah.
All right. You have one favorite artist in particular, or do you just kind of like everyone?
I pretty much like everyone, but Kanye West is definitely a favorite.
Okay.
Just like, yeah, it's like the way he does his music and the lyrics. I love the lyrics in the songs. Yeah.
Okay. Kanye West, like, huh?
Kanye West. You know. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for that question, Buck.
All right.
And I like Kanye as well. I think Heartless is one of my favorite songs. I love
Heartless.
Yeah, that song is just awesome. In the video, I like the video as well. So
yeah, the video too.
Your style is very unique. I kind of look at you like a young Madonna / Katy Perry / Rihanna hybrid. Not only do you have the sound, but you also have the sex appeal. And you also have, I know you're into dancing a lot. So do you think that the total package of being a singer, being sexy, and being a dancer is a recipe for success when it comes to music and marketing yourself?
Definitely, because some people say that it's enough to have a good voice. Me personally, I don't. But of course, there are still some artists, you can go and watch their shows, and it's enough with them just standing there and singing their songs. But for me, personally, I think it's really important to when you put up a show, you just don't stand there and sing with the mic in your hand. You have to put up a show.
Right.
You have to dance. There has to be a lot of emotions. Because, there's just a certain feeling about going to a concert. You just don't want to go to the concert to see the artist. Go somewhere for 2 hours and feel something different and see something different and experience something different. So even if you're not on stage, you want to make every person in the place feel like they're on the stage with you, feeling what you feel. So for that answer, I think it's very important to have the whole package and not just the voice. Okay.
And now you mentioned being on stage. Any live performances in the States anytime soon?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Anytime soon, no.
Just thought I'd ask so I can buy my tickets in advance. So, what is the transition been like from the United States, and how is it different from Sweden? Because I know you said that you were kind of surprised at how well things took off here. Is there a really big difference in the music industry as far as both countries go?
Yeah, I mean, in Sweden, we are not stressed. We take everything very easily. We don't push anything, and in America, I feel like when somebody gets the opportunity, they throw themselves at that opportunity and do something with it,
Right.
And, there's a lot of different. In Sweden, we have this almost like invisible law that says, don't stick out. If you do that, you're kind of weird. While in America, I want you to be different. That's a good thing. In Sweden, it's kind of like it's not a good thing to be different.
Really?
And, yeah. I mean, I know me, and some will disagree, but I think like 90% would agree with me. That's how I felt. And I'm born here. I lived here my whole life, so.
Okay. In the U.S., I was going to say, in the U.S., we do encourage people to be different. Now, one thing I can say about the United States, we do have a lot of copycats. If someone comes up with a unique style, then other people will try to copy just to try to copy that success. But, they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So it's a compliment, so to speak. But I had no idea that it was that different in terms of how people perceive the artist.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is. Yeah, one more thing that I thought was like really really different, and this is just social thing. Like I remember the first time I came to America, even like the second I went out of the airport, people were like, "Hi, how are you?" Or like and I was like, "Oh my God, these people are talking to me. Why are they talking to me? We don't know each other." And in Sweden, yeah, it's really like you pass people. You could be anywhere. Like people, we don't talk to each other. Like that would be weird. Like in Sweden, if somebody will come and like talk to you and they don't know you, that would be really weird. But that was a big difference too. Everybody was like so friendly in America. I was like, people actually want to talk to me over here when I call my friends. So
okay, well.
Yeah,
we do have certain parts of America where people don't talk. If you go to certain parts of New York, they may feel that way. But, yeah, for the most part, people try to be friendly.
So, but and one big difference, but this is silly, but I will tell you anyway. I remember going to I don't remember if it was Subway or McDonald's, something like that, and I was like, "Hi, I want to buy a small Coke," and she just gives me this mug of Coke. I can't even. It was really big, and I was like, I never seen a Coke that big, and I was like, "Excuse me," I asked for a small one. She was like, "That's the smallest we have." I was like, "What?" That was really really weird. I don't even want to know how or what the big ones look like, but that was a weird thing too for me. So
oh yeah.
Small things really weird are some big differences too.
Yeah, if you would have asked for a large, that could have been enough for a family of 4 probably.
Yeah, exactly, or a heart attack. So I don't know. I was like, what? But I mean, it was fun. It was good. I mean, it's better to have that much Coke for a small Coke than to buy a Swedish Coke. I mean, you guys, if you came over here and buy a large Coke, the largest Coke we have is like half of your smallest Coke. Yeah, that's the difference.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see some American tourists getting upset over that.
Exactly.
So what is your ultimate goal for Get You Off and your future career? What is your ultimate goal?
Well, the ultimate goal for Get You Off is to come. And the ultimate goal for my career overall is to do this for as long as...
I'm sorry, you're kind of breaking up on me again.
Yeah. Well, the ultimate goal for Get You Off is to, start, kick my career.
Uh-huh.
And the ultimate goal for my career overall is to do what I love as long as I want to do it.
Okay. Well, wow, that sounds great. And, I mean, one thing about music is something you can do for as long as you want, as long as your voice allows you to. So hopefully that leads to a very long career for you. Are there any other songs in the works that could be released soon, or maybe an album we can expect, a CD?
Yes. Actually, we're working on the album. We released at the end of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working on it right now.
Is there a title or anything, or is it's still under wraps?
There are titles, but I don't know. Let's just say that it's under wraps.
Okay. We'll keep it a secret.
Exactly.
I'll go ahead. I'll wait like everyone else until the end of the year to see what it is. But I'm pretty sure that it'll be just as great as the single, and I definitely look forward to hearing it.
Thank you.
All right, so where can people learn more about you? Where can they find you online, your website, Twitter, Instagram?
Exactly. That's my name.
No, I'm sorry, you broke up on me just then.
I broke up on again. On Instagram, it's Twitter, it's official Mizgin. Actually, 2 pages. One page that is, and 1 page.
Okay, let's see. I caught some of that. I know you say on Twitter it's official Mizgin, right? And the website is iammizgin.com?
Exactly.
Okay. And what was it for IG again? For Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak to me and to my listeners. And I know
I appreciate you taking your time. Me.
Okay. Well, I mean, it has been a pleasure. And I just want to let everyone here in the States know that the next big thing is here. Miss Mizgin Demirican.
Remind them.
And I want to thank everyone. You had a lot of supporters, maybe people who work with you or fans. Any one of them you want to thank?
I just really, just this day, I went and, from fans, and I just really, almost got emotional. I just really, really want to thank them, because, as I tell a lot of people.
I'm sorry, I'm still not getting everything you're saying.
Yeah, not your fans. I appreciate my fans. I just want, and all the nice comments, for watching the video into this. Yeah, to get. So, I just really.
Okay. Well, I know that the fans love you, and they definitely appreciate you, reaching out to them and being so personable with them. And I think fans like it when people interact with them. You have a lot of celebrities who really don't talk to their fans or communicate, and the fact that you're willing to comment and respond to some of your fans, I think, is really great, and I think that they really appreciate it, and it says a lot about you.
Yeah, me too, so much.
All right. Well, I definitely want to thank, you for being here. I want to thank some people who helped set things up and retweeted things on Twitter, like Catherine Waddell and Tamara Simmons, Tara Thomas, Fresh Music. A lot of people were retweeting and helping to get the word out there, and I think it's great when you have people in your corner that are pushing and promoting like that.
Yeah, I have a great team. There's no doubt about it. They're great people.
Okay. And, lastly, I just got a message from one of my friends on Facebook, and he lives in Buffalo, New York, in upstate New York, and he asked me to propose to you for him on the air. So if you ever come to New York, you have a wedding proposal waiting for you in New York.
I would love to say, I say yes. Am I single?
I'm sorry?
That was actually the first time somebody asked me that. Tell him that I say yes.
Okay, I'll let him know. His name is Kevin Young. I will let Kevin know that you say yes. So I'll tell him
now.
I'll tell him to start picking out his tuxedo.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Jen, for joining the show. I will definitely be keeping tabs on your career. I will, try to see what's going on, and hopefully somewhere down the line, like I said earlier when we were discussing some things, that when you're walking across the Grammy, walking across the stage to get that Grammy, we can think back to, all the times we tried to set this show up and the fact that we finally made it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Love the way you believe that. When we cross the Grammy, we will talk about. I will walk across that Grammy one day. Thank you so much, Q.
All right, and thank you. And okay, everyone, I want to thank you for listening to this special edition of the Talk to Q radio show. Thanks to Mr. Demirican for taking time. Be sure to go to talktoq.com and check out my calendar for additional show times of upcoming shows. If you missed the live airing of this show, then just go to iTunes, search for the Talk to Q radio show, and you can listen to the podcast there. So even if you missed the show live, you can still hear it on iTunes, on Stitcher, on TuneIn, on Spreaker. There are a bunch of different places you can hear this interview. So I want everyone to have a good day. I will talk to you all on tomorrow. And tomorrow, the show legends and I are talking sports. So have a good evening. Peace out.
Yeah. You bring me so high, how you take it down low. These other ones try, but they never come close. No money can buy when you take up them clothes. You drive me so wild, like Marilyn Monroe. You a superstar, and I'm a killer. You looking for the medicine, and I'm your healer. So go ahead and make a move tonight, and I'ma get you all night. Go ahead and turn me on, and I'ma get you up. Take it, I get you, come turn me on, I get you, This is the alien love in the human disguise. You make me fall hard from the heavens up high. So hot we gon' burn as the temperature's right. Keeping it with the sense to tell lies. You a superstar and I'm a killer. You looking for that medicine and I'm your healer. So go ahead and make a move tonight, and I'ma get you all night. Go ahead and turn me on, and I'ma get you up. Take it, I get you, come turn me on, I get you, I'm a killer. You a superstar and I'm a killer. You looking for that medicine and I'm your dealer. So go ahead and make a move.